What is up, and welcome back to another very exciting episode of Ace Attorney with an actual lawyer. This should be, fingers crossed, the actual finale of the game. I'm your host, Zach, joined by our actual voice actor, Wes. And our actual lawyer, Pridge.
Good evening. Sorry, I was reading a question in the chat.
We are going to be foregoing this week's bar exam question because, doggammit, there's a lot of video game left. We didn't think we had that much, but everybody has messaged me and said, yo, you got a lot of video game left to play. So we're going to get into it right away.
Yeah, in celebration of Pride, we got to give more time to the gayest couple in video games, Phoenix and Edgeworth. So we just want to give that the attention that it deserves.
Last time on Ace Attorney, we learned that Emma Skye is a murderer.
Is a Minecraft streamer.
And a murderer.
And a shitty artist. Sorry, Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get you in trouble.
Don't worry about it. This is my problem, not yours. Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals!
Actually, kind of not this time, I guess.
Why are you both naked? Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later.
Guess I'm naked.
Oh, I guess I am. I'll get naked too. That way it's not weird.
That's true.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe, what is it?
You've got a lot of nerve, pal. Making a detective run all around while on duty. And to top it off, you call me here? I've seen happier people at funerals.
I take it Lana's having you run errands again.
Let me tell you, this is the last time, pal. Wait, didn't we? This is old.
No, this is a slightly different
Isn't
version of the thing he did the last
That's what
time.
I think it's a
Oh,
callback joke.
okay. Because I was like, this is.
It's
the
very
This is,
exact
similar.
only a single,
same.
this is only a single issue of hentai rather than a stack of hentai.
Oh,
God damn it,
that's
Pridge,
right.
now I gotta do that edit again.
Yeah. She asked me to give you this if there was a break in today's trial. Don't show anybody, okay? Wink, wink.
God damn it, Gumshoe. Evident. I was so tempted to come up with some fake name, but
The evidence raw.
oh, that would have been it. God damn it. Evidence law. Is Lana telling Phoenix, hey, listen, we know you don't know how law works. Thought you
Go
could read
back
up
to
on
school.
this. Edgeworth was talking about this the other day. Again, Phoenix is like, yeah, I never heard of that before in the 4 cases I've done.
I'm sure you know the 2 rules of evidence law, don't you, right? Rule number 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so.
You could at least study some evidence law, really.
In case anyone's wondering, Rule 101 of the Federal Rules of Evidence actually states subsection A, scope. These rules apply to proceedings in United States courts. The specific courts and proceedings to which the rules apply, along with exceptions, are set out in Rule 1101. So that's actually the first rule of evidence.
So the first rule of evidence is the rules are the rules.
Yes.
The first rule of evidence
The first rule
law.
of evidence says these rules apply to the United States.
Now, everyone
Okay.
knows the first rule of evidence law is don't talk about evidence
Don't talk
law.
about evidence law.
Also,
That's why Phoenix has never heard of it before.
exactly.
Everyone's following the rules too well.
That's
The
really
second
funny.
rule of evidence law is these rules shall be construed as to administer every proceeding fairly, eliminate unjustifiable expense and delay, and promote the development of evidence law, to the end and ascertaining the truth and securing a just determination. So basically, the exact opposite of what they do in these games.
Yeah, wowzers. Also, really quick, Saxy Whistle
thank
Snail
you.
donated $5 saying, Wes's gumshoe improv is one of the best parts of the stream. Keep up the great work, you guys.
Thank you. And Saxy, really quick, we just want to go ahead and throw out an apology. Zach just was throwing a big old temper tantrum. We could not get him out of the studio.
Here's the thing. I probably shouldn't say this on stream. I was this close to messaging Saxy. Was like, hey, would you want to come on for the start of the stream if I just had you in my box? And then like at 5 minutes in, we switched it out or something. It was just a fucking like,
damn.
oh shit, it happened.
Zach hacks back into the system.
Oh, I mean, if I could figure out a way to do a cool edit for that, then yeah, sure.
Well, now you're just giving it all away. They know what's to expect.
Yeah.
Damn, that's really good. Saxy, we'll be in touch. The chief prosecutor also wanted me to give you a message.
A message?
No, a massage. She said, if you planted to take him on.
This is again a Powerpuff Girls reference.
All right, right again. Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls? You're gonna need this book. Wink, wink.
Him. I guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read again.
Yes.
Like, the game confirms that Phoenix doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
This dojin is Gant's one weakness.
It contains all of his worst fetishes. Like
Doesn't look like that book
now
will
I
do you
regret
any good
making
now,
that
though.
joke.
Like same-sized vor and
Stop.
Mpreg.
Stop. I beg you, stop.
Zach, go to horny jail.
Yeah, Zach, you get bonked today. Oh, God. Doesn't look like that book will do you any good now, though. You're already in horny jail. All that's left now is the chief prosecutor's sentence.
That's where you're wrong, detective.
Huh? First, we have to go back in the court, and then we get the sentence. Haven't you figured it out yet? You fucking moron. You complete dumb fuck. Why, I'm still sitting in that prosecutor's seat. Despite all... Why I'm still sitting in the prosecutor's seat, despite all these allegations being thrown at me? Mr. Edgeworth, the real trial today hasn't begun yet. What? What else is there left to do? Your credibility's been all but ruined with this forged evidence you were unaware of.
Unaware of.
Emma Skye found out she unwittingly caused a man's death. And now you're telling me you want to do more? You gotta be kidding me, pal!
Yeah. Now we have to prove that Emma premeditated his death.
To get her actually
let her get
convicted.
away with this.
It turns out it wasn't in self-defense at all.
Gumshoe, I'm a masochist. I live for the pain.
Oh no. You're missing the point, detective. Lana didn't murder Detective Goodman. She merely stuck a knife into his dead body, which is still a crime, but that means the real killer is still out there.
What?
It was the Zodiac Killer. And we're going to expose him, no matter what it takes.
Also, it's totally Damon Gant, by the way.
Yeah.
In case that isn't painfully obvious.
This case has hurt too many people. It's time to bring it to an end.
See, look at Edgeworth's arm. It's
I know,
even
you
hurt his
heard
arm.
You damn it, you beat me to it.
He sprained his elbow because of this case. We have to bring it to an end.
The court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Skye.
Wes, you can do a really good impression of your grandpa. I'm very impressed.
Listen,
Oh shit.
that was basically where I spent most of my childhood, just hanging out with Grandpa and learning the rules of evidence law, which he told me to never tell anybody.
Very good job.
Yes, Your Honor? Oh, I think he said Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah, I skipped it.
The inquiry committee is planning to impose harsh penalties for your actions. See Miles Edgeworth. See Ace Attorney Investigations 2 for more details.
Thank you for the news, Your Honor.
The fucking casual bow is so good.
Very good. Very good.
Yes, well. Normally, this is where the prosecution calls forth a witness. But, this isn't easy to say. You see, there is some concern that Mr. Edgeworth may have,
Struck a bargain? You think I may have manipulated the witnesses?
I mean,
I didn't say that. Did you, though? It's just, you see, everyone's been talking, and...
Very well, Your Honor. I have a solution.
A solution?
That being the case, the prosecution will allow the defense to call forth all further witnesses.
wait, we get to call defense? Or we get to call witnesses?
For the first time,
Yeah.
like an actual courtroom.
But the defense always has the right to call witnesses.
Yeah, but not in any other case in this game. Or in other games in the series, I think.
Well, wait, no. We called Polly.
You know
point.
what?
To call a
He's got me
parrot.
there.
You fucking got me.
We did call a witness. It was a parrot.
The judge said something like, "What?"
Yeah.
Undeniably, this is an unusual arrangement.
It's not, though.
Letting the defense call witnesses. I mean, come on, people. But a very effective one.
Everyone knows the defense gets no opening statements, no witnesses, and they have to prove someone else guilty before their client goes free.
Right.
Everyone
And if-
knows these three basic facts.
Mhm.
And if they lose, the bailiff has to smack their pee-pee. Here's a callback joke for you. It would prove that I haven't struck any deals with the witnesses.
I mean,
but it
also-
doesn't prove that I've struck a deal with the defense.
Well, it's the thing where, like, I mean, he could reasonably assume who the fuck we were gonna call and then also talk to them ahead of time. Anyways, it's not important.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
Unbelievable. Edgeworth has found a way to continue the trial. Very well. I mean, is it
By
really?
following the rules.
Yeah, what? The defense accepts the prosecution's proposal. Oh!
Oh, we're married now.
We're married now,
Really?
everybody. It happens.
We did it.
I now pronounce you lawyer and lawyer.
Prosecution and defense.
Good, you're married. Kiss him. And then it's settled.
You're married.
The defense may now call forth the next witness. Wow, that's so weird to say. I've never said that before.
Mr. Wright.
Uh.
You do realize this is your last chance.
Don't fucking patronize me right now, okay?
If you call the wrong witness, this trial is as good as over.
Then I call Polly again.
The defense calls.
The Blue Badger.
The time's finally come to bring out the real murderer,
Ah,
Mike
I
Meekins.
see
Mike
you
Meekins.
have called forth your doom.
Mike Meekins. Wait, Bruce Goodman killed Bruce Goodman.
Let's get Maya on the stand.
It's Lana. I give up. She really is the killer.
God damn it. All right, no, it's Damon Gant.
Emma killed Goodman after
Damn.
he realized that she also killed Marshall.
Also, can we acknowledge Damon Gant looks good for 65?
He does
Yeah,
look great for
fuck.
65.
65.
Like,
He's still built like a truck.
yeah.
Like, he's one of those old guys that goes to the gym in their fucking muscle tee and shows everybody
Mhm.
up real
Yeah.
hard.
He's out there embarrassed. He's out there like embarrassing 30-year-olds.
Actually, damn.
Damon Gant. The defense calls Damon Gant to the stand.
Damon Gant? What does he have to do with anything?
Judge, try to keep up. As the defendant's partner 2 years ago, Mr. Gant has first-hand knowledge of the crime. I feel we should hear what he has to say about it.
As luck would have it, he should still be in the courthouse. He would also be the least likely to have been manipulated by me in any way. Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor?
True. All right. Bailiff, escort Mr. Gant to the stand. Eyes on his pee-pee.
Also, really quick, we're at 189 viewers, which is a new record for us. Thank you, everybody.
What's up,
Holy shit.
everybody?
Can we break 200 tonight? I don't know.
That would be so cool. But also, I'm still so happy with like everybody that's here. That's so cool.
It's fucking crazy.
Aw. Hi, Mom. Well, actually, there you go. That's how we get it up to 200. Let me call my mom. Keep my mom on here.
Wait. Is your mom the judge's daughter, or is it your dad's side?
It's kind of like a we don't know where he came from type of deal.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What's the
it's
deep
like
lore here?
he's the third grandpa that I have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the third biological grandpa that I have.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't ask me to.
Mia, they have no idea which one of the three guys is her father.
Yeah.
So they're all her father.
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of situation.
Yeah, except it's biological.
You know, of the three of us to make a musical theater reference, I would not have expected it to be you.
Yeah.
Hey, split in two theater doesn't mean I'm not theater literate.
Totally.
Jazz hands for Pridge.
It's pot smokers for Peter, but jazz hands for Pridge.
Or spirit fingers for Pridge.
Spirit guns from the hockey show.
Spirit guy!
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Damon Gant, murderer. Shit.
Ah, damn it, got me again. What is this, some kind of practical joke? I was just on my way to lunch. Your name and occupation, sir. Worthy, are you sure you want to do this? Your name and occupation.
Oh, I got chills from that one. That
shit.
long pause.
So, you want to play hardball, eh? Damn, not you want to play hardball.
Please, Mr. Gant, Edgeworth is on the softball team. He can't play hardball.
Fine. My name is Damon Gant. I'm the acting chief of police.
Now then, Chief Gant, the court requests to hear your testimony.
Oh, righto. What's with the grim face?
First, let's clear up this SL9 incident.
Oh, you mean that time when Lana's sister murdered that prosecutor?
No, I mean the SL9 incident. Also, I like that this was revealed literally like 15 minutes ago, and he's like, oh yeah, everybody knows that she fucking
Everyone
killed
knows
him.
that story.
Personally, I think it's been made pretty clear already.
There are still some things unaccounted for.
Oh? Like what?
Like the role you played in all of this.
Well, I was Tony from West Side Story.
No.
Tonight.
You are, and what was just a word is a star.
I got big accolades for that one.
Son, either you're very brave or very foolish.
Shows you, Damon Gant.
I'm
both.
neither.
I'm 100% both.
You are aware, of course, that a police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal. Like this gun!
Are you like this guy's fucking threatening us very openly in court, right?
Oh, yeah.
Weapons?
Sure. Take my testimony, for example.
Look, if you're planning on tasing me, you're only the second person to do that. So
Don't tase
not
me, bro.
original anymore.
I've spent the last few years developing an immunity to tasing.
I don't have to give it if I don't want to.
What? What?
His testimony.
Is it true?
I'm afraid so. The chief of police has the right to refuse to testify.
As far as I know, not true.
I was gonna say, I was like, does he have an immunity on this? I don't.
I can't fathom where in the hell they thought that up.
Yeah.
Of course, such an action carries with it certain risks.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to hinder your trial. Just remember, if this turns out to be a big waste of time, don't say I didn't warn you.
I mean, look, Edgar's already screwed, and you can't affect my job because I'm a private defender. So, I mean, do your worst.
Yeah, literally, the police in this game are openly hostile to me already at best. So.
There's literally one police officer who likes me, and he's dumb as a rock.
And he's also probably going to be fired if he hasn't been already.
I love you, Gumshoe, but you are dumb as a rock.
No, you got me there. Very well. The witness may now begin his testimony.
Oh, shit, here we go.
Foyden says Gant, diplomatic immunity. Lowers voice, just like in Lethal Weapon 2, Your Honor. Good Lethal Weapon 2 reference, also Family Guy reference.
Good Lethal Weapon 2 reference indeed.
As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. To make a long story short, we slipped up. That power outage didn't help either. When I went to my office, I found Lana there. Apparently, she had already arranged the crime scene. As you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery. Is that when Dark was arrested? Him? He was lying on the floor, unconscious.
Dead, you mean?
Yeah.
See, that played slowly looks good. When they played the 3 frames really fast, it looked stupid.
Can we get the really fast, sped up version of the 3 frames again?
Yeah, sure. I'll just play it really quick and play Deja Vu.
Deja vu, I just been in this place before.
When Emma sent Neil flying, it seems Dark bumped his head. I see. Everything seems pretty clear-cut.
If the police chief has the right to refuse to testify, then I'd better hit him hard and fast. Also, oh, sorry, what were you say, Bridge?
My first completely unrelated question is, if you and Neil Marshall in the same room together, how did he get there so fast? And apparently it took you so long that Lana had the time to rearrange the entire crime scene. Were you like, suspected serial killer on the loose, better take a leisurely stroll up to my office in case he's there.
I mean, look, Bridge, he's a 65-year-old man. Look at him. He couldn't have gotten there quickly at all.
He had to take his daily swim.
Machine for some Doritos.
Damn,
hopefully no one's getting murdered in my office.
This episode's sponsored by Doritos.
That might be canon because maybe his entire jacket is actually a white tux, but it's just covered in nacho cheese Doritos.
Oh, I fucking hate that.
Like, it's entirely, he uses his entire white suit as a Doritos dust
The-
napkin.
Literally only eats Doritos and Cheetos.
The blood prints we have from him, it's not blood, it's jalapeno dust Cheetos. And that's why there were no fingerprints, because they created
Yeah.
a clear
And
film.
the tie's white too. That's the flaming hot
Jesus
Cheeto
fuck.
napkin that he uses.
I hate this joke. This
It's
joke
just
is
this gross gremlin
You
of a
just-
chip eater.
it hurts me deeply.
Yeah, you just hate it because it hits too close to home, Zach.
No, I fucking hate
We
Doritos.
all know.
I don't hate Doritos. I just don't think they're that good. Everybody really likes them. I feel like we probably just want to start pressing everything. There wasn't something that was like,
He didn't even say who him was. God, this guy can't do shit right.
as I recall, a ceremony was held at the police department that day.
Yes, that's right. I guess you could say I'm a workaholic. After winning his award, Neil was all fired up too. That's probably what spooked Dark and made him run away like that.
That big fancy award Neil Marshall was carrying around.
Oh no! This is an award-winning prosecutor! I gotta get out of here! Was the defendant, Lana Skye, also present in the room?
I don't quite remember. At the very least, she wasn't there when Dark ran for it.
So, the two of you ran immediately after him, right?
That's right, but Dark made it to the elevator first. So Neil and I split up.
Hmm.
He went upstairs and I went downstairs.
Okay,
I guess
fair
you could
enough.
say he got lucky.
What's this about a power outage?
Oh, that. The elevator stopped all of a sudden, and I got the shock of my life.
Did you get tased by Von Karma too?
Well, probably not as shocked as Neil was when that knife went into his heart, though.
Like, listen, I know we joked like a few episodes ago about Emma not reading the room, but like, Gant, what the fuck, dog?
Yeah, read the room.
That's not funny. What the fuck? You can't just joke about your subordinate and probably friend dying.
Oh, let's be honest. I don't think Gant has friends.
Yeah, he's a sociopath. Could you tell us what you saw?
It was a shocking sight. Neil and that serial killer were lying in a heap on the floor, all tangled together. Blood everywhere. The scent of death and decay. It was hilarious!
Dark was also lying collapsed on the floor?
Yes! Apparently, he hit his head and was knocked out.
Wait, what? He wasn't... Okay.
Next to them were those two poor girls.
Lana and Emma.
Lana was cradling Emma in her arms. Looking back at it now, she must have already known what her sister had done.
Also, how could she have known? How can you know that?
Because of the victim's body. It had already been moved.
And so that means you found the body near Lana's desk.
That's right. I think you said earlier. It was my suit of armor that really stabbed the prosecutor.
Yes.
Anyway,
Okay. So, you're saying that the forgery had already taken place by the time you arrived at your office?
that's exactly what I'm saying. I can understand how Lana must have felt. But moving a body and hiding evidence are inexcusable, no matter what the circumstances.
It's funny you say that, because we did find evidence that you
I
hid
found
in your
evidence
office.
In your locker, so
Is that really how it went down?
Staring at the witness won't do you any good, Mr. Wright.
Shut up, Edward.
If you're going to stare at anything, stare at me.
Stare at these nuts. Sorry.
God damn. Ew, right, you made it gross. You'd better be off. You'd be better off staring at the court record. Worthy. Always the smooth talker.
But which piece of evidence ties Gant to the forgery? Lana did admit to forging evidence, but that can't be the whole truth. Somehow, I've got to link Gant to the incident.
Okay, I think.
we got the court record.
It would have to be this line.
Yeah.
I assume it's the piece of Neil Marshall's clothes, right?
First off, what does the evidence book say?
Oh, you know what? That's actually good. Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without police department approval. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case in trial. Okay.
Okay, that's really unhelpful.
That's literally everything we've already known.
Or is the evidence list we found in his desk what they're looking for?
Yeah.
The remaining half was found in Gant's desk.
Because the other two things are more related to proving Emma guilty.
Yeah. Good
They were
point.
found in his safe, obviously, but I think those are the two things taken from Goodman's locker. I think the evidence list might be what we're looking for in this one.
All right, let's try the evidence. I don't know. I have a suspicion that this. We'll try it. Ah, you were right. Damn, I'm an idiot.
Hey, who's the actual lawyer here?
You're damn right. It
Yeah,
ain't me.
Wes is the one that went to law school, not you, Zach.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, I went to school for act. No, I did go to school for acting. Oh
And
shit!
look where it landed you, Zach.
Taco Sensei just gifted 3 subs. Thank you very much, Taco Sensei.
Taco Wednesday again, everybody.
You claim you had nothing to do with the forgery. But I'm afraid that is a claim you cannot back up.
Explain yourself.
Several pieces of evidence were found in your office. Illegally. Take this list, for example.
I stole a bunch of shit from your office, by the way.
That's the list Emma Sky drew her picture on.
This was discovered in your desk. Not only that, but a piece of this jar that was sitting in your office.
Oh, so there were multiple answers,
Okay,
I
yeah.
think.
Wow. Was found inside your safe.
It was found where?
You see, Chief Gant, these articles of evidence uncovered in your office
Illegally.
are both concrete proof that you also played a part in this illegal investigation.
Chief Gant, what is the meaning of this? Oh. Did you like my Santa Claus impression? I've been working on it. Here's a defense attorney who may even rival Worthy.
Again, I've beat him every single time. So.
Yeah, I got the head-to-head here.
He wishes he could be my rival.
Right. I don't even know what evidence law is, and I beat him.
I would
He's a
never say
classic-
that.
He's a classic Sasuke. He wins like before the game happens and then loses to me every time.
This will be the part where I throw up the Naruto, Phoenix, and Sasuke Edgeworth meme again.
Yeah.
Assuming I still have it saved on my computer. So, you admit to it then? That you were involved in the forgery?
Who, me? Or do you mean you?
No, I mean
see,
you.
I wasn't a part of the SL9
Oh damn!
incident
This
at all.
this reverse psychology.
I hadn't passed the bar exam 2 years ago. Me? Why would I have anything to do with that?
Well, you were the one who snuck into my office when you found this evidence.
Okay. Okay.
Prosecutors aren't the only ones capable of forging evidence, you know.
No.
Defense attorneys can do so too.
No.
Got Emma's picture on the back, you dork.
Isn't that right, Righto?
So you think I redrew Emma's shitty picture on the back?
I could never be that bad. That takes a certain type of horror to do that. However, Detective Gumshoe was present during the investigation. Worthy, my boy. Not even detectives are exempt from the law. Rest assured, Dick will receive his due punishment.
I really wish that he had called him Richard there. That would have been amazing.
But also, that line is just very funny.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
rest assured, Dick will receive his due punishment.
And out from nowhere comes Yanni Yogi with the chair.
Yogi! The number one pee-pee wrangler.
Here in WrestleMania 2021, Yanni Yogi comes back
Hell in a
with
cell.
the class. First, all right, everybody. First to smack the other's PP is the winner of WrestleMania.
Also, really
Touching
quick.
the balls because they like that.
Also, we got Azur Texanofen gives 5 more bits. Salamatula gives a sub, which does in fact mean, folks, we are at hype train time. The train has left the station. Oh shit, Godzilla fan and Azur Texanofen once again give more bits. Holy guacamole.
Shit. Oh shit, this train's going all the way to Fucksville.
What?
I don't know.
We're also at 198 viewers. We are just
Oh shit!
so close.
We're tickling 200.
Now kiss.
Now, we just gotta kiss 200 square on the mouth.
Mine shows 203, actually.
Oh shit, we broke it.
Shit! Oh shit! Hey, what's
Highest
up,
viewer
everybody?
count ever. Wes, Chrono Wizard says Yanni Yogi. Yanni is ready. I've got you for 3 minutes of playtime. Can you give me a Yanni Yogi Bonesaw impression?
So Yanni Yogi as Bonesaw?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I've got you for 3 minutes of playtime.
Very good. That's really good.
There you go.
Oh,
what's? I'm the cream of the crop.
does he also say that?
Have you?
I don't
Well, have you
remember.
seen
It's
the?
been a while.
I'm thinking of the Macho Man, the interview with Macho Man Randy Savage.
Okay. Yeah.
Where he does the have you seen that where he does the fucking magic tricks with the creamer?
No, what?
Oh my god, we have to watch that at some point.
At some
Maybe
point, we'll save it. We'll save
yeah.
it. But holy shit.
It's literally Macho Man being interviewed, and he's like, "I'm the cream of the crop. You can't handle Macho Man." And he like takes a little creamer and he holds it in his hand and he like makes it disappear and then he makes it reappear. And he like has a whole bunch of creamers that he pulls out.
What?
It's fucking brilliant. And the guy interviewing him clearly is like, what the fuck is
just
going
happened?
on?
Cause Hulk Hogan, yeah, I am the cream, yeah, the cream of the crop. And there is no one that does it better than the Macho Man Randy Savage. On balance.
What? If Detective Gumshoe's salary drops any further, he'll end up paying to work.
Welcome to capitalism, friendo.
Yes, well, in light of the detective's presence, please give us your testimony regarding these pieces of evidence found in your office and their relation to the forgery that took place at the crime scene. My. Kids these days no longer know how to put 2 and 2 together. Let's see, what was it now? A jar fragment and a list? For all I know, you could have planted them in my office. Anyway, you can't prove when those pieces of evidence were discovered. If they were found after Dark was convicted, then they're worthless. There's no reason I'd participate in a forgery. Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
When investigating the crime scene,
Are you going to ask if I planted evidence?
you should have been more careful to observe protocol.
Judge, literally all I do is steal evidence all the time.
You do understand that I am the chief of police, right? There will be consequences.
Oh.
Indeed. I believe I'll press charges, so you won't make the same mistake again.
My apologies, Chief, but would you mind waiting until tomorrow for that? Today is, well, you know, it's half off margaritas at Chili's.
All right, Udgy. In return, though,
I know. That place, right? Oh shit, they're talking about
They
Chili's.
are talking about Chili's. What the
Oh
fuck?
shit, Cannon Chili's.
They actually referenced it in game. I don't believe it. Huh? What are these guys? What are these guys? Telepathic?
That's what happens when you eat at Chili's all the time.
You
You
form
gain
mental bond
telepathic-
with other chili eaters.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Don't pass
bullshit.
that.
You can't prove when.
When they were discovered on the day of the crime, or when they were put into his office.
Oh, it might be. We can't prove that we didn't forge them. And say that we found them, but we actually didn't.
Huh.
He's basically saying we can't prove that we found them in his office because we could have just like
Lied.
brought them from home.
Which
Right.
is why I think we want to try and tie him to the 777. Can we press that?
7777.
Yeah, the 77s.
I mean, do we want to just start pressing things? Maybe it adds something, or
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
press this one at
press-
least.
yeah. What do you mean by that?
Oh, here we go.
This is all purely hypothetical, of course. But suppose I did place those items in my safe. Such an act wouldn't necessarily constitute forgery.
I mean, come on. If concealing evidence found at a crime scene isn't forgery,
I'm not through speaking yet, Mr. Wright.
then keep talking. Don't pause.
It all depends on when the evidence was discovered.
Annoying. Are you saying this jar fragment wasn't discovered in the initial investigation?
It would appear not. After all, it wasn't listed in the evidence list. For all we know, it could have been suddenly materialized the day after Dark was sentenced. You've heard of Meekins' warp theory, right?
Oh, and wouldn't that be convenient?
But isn't that the jar that Neil wrote Emma's name on?
Yes.
So
Yes.
of course it was around then.
Yes.
Right. The chief is talking about a possibility. So long as you can't rule that out, your remarks, however clever they may be, will only succeed in wasting time.
Tell me something I don't know.
Tell me something I don't know.
Come on, Yog.
Come now, Mr. Wright. Think about it.
Oh.
Unless the other thing is we prove that he did have a reason to
Yeah.
commit forgery.
Why not? Just press these. How can you look me in the eye and say that? Because I'm a good liar.
But actually looking straight ahead based on these sprites.
I'm
not
closing-
looking at you in the eye.
I'm actually closing my eyes.
Because I'm innocent. Remember? Who was it that murdered Neil?
Again, not...
I'm not sure I care for the word murder here. But in the end, the person responsible for Mr. Marshall's unfortunate demise was Emma Skye.
Wait. In this picture, she has brown eyes.
Oh, does she not normally have brown eyes?
She has blue eyes. That's really weird. Why do they randomly have this picture of her with blue eyes?
Well, now do you see?
I'll just keep pressing it, I guess. Really? Chief Gant? At
Really?
the very least, there is one very large benefit you've reaped from all of this.
Oh, I wasn't aware. What is this benefit?
That would, of course, be the position you have. Chief
Okay, is
of
this
police.
what they were trying to lead us towards?
I mean, the music stops, so something's happening.
Oh.
The resolution of the
Oh.
SL9 incident secured your promotion to chief. That in itself is sufficient motive.
Hey, motive, that thing we occasionally talk about in this game, but usually forget.
Oh, 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 that's a good one.
Huh?
Do you really think I'm that incompetent?
Maybe. Everyone else in your department is, so...
Yeah.
I mean, why would I not assume it starts at the top?
What do you mean?
It's trickle down stupidity.
Yeah, trickle down to competence.
Even without that case, I was already in line to become the next chief. The resolution of SL9 merely sped up the inevitable a little.
That still doesn't mean it's not motive.
Is that true, Edgeworth?
Yes, he was going to be made chief anyway.
Ugh.
Be careful when pointing that finger, or you might wind up being the one pointed at.
So that means there's only one possible motivation for you to commit forgery. If you didn't do it for yourself, then you did it for someone else.
This fucking guy.
Don't be silly, Worthy. You know me better than that. There are only 3 people I look out for. Me, myself, and I.
I mean, you are not helping your character in this fucking case at all.
There. It's out in the open now. I'm a jackass. There, I said it. I'm a big douche. Oh, gee. Would you mind if I changed my testimony a little? By all means, please do. Douche. I wouldn't be anyone's accomplice if there was nothing in it for me.
Why would you agree to add this to your testimony? It's like, I just want to go on the record by saying I'm an asshole.
I mean, obviously, we gotta press this.
Yeah.
Yeah, press it.
Nothing in it for you?
All right, well, the only person I care about is yours truly.
What the fuck?
And, Your Honor, I call Mr. Yours Truly to the stand.
It's
God
true. Gant really does care about me. That's why he forged the crime scene.
and committed all the murder.
Well, that's our
Damn it, yours truly. Why would you give away my secret?
that's our new Ace Attorney OC for this week. Yours truly.
Yours truly? Oh, hell yeah. I want
Named after the restaurant, yours truly.
I really want some yours truly. There we go.
That girl, Lana's little sister, was it? The shitty artist. If you think I felt sorry for her, you'd better think again. I hate her guts. That's why I forged all that evidence and made it look like she committed murder when I'm the one who did it. Aw, dang it.
You're right. You don't feel sorry for anyone.
Be tough on crime and tough on people. That's how I was raised.
Ew, gross.
You seem to be lax enough on yourself, though.
Ho ho! Oh, that's a good one, Worthy.
Could there have been something in it for him? Given his selfishness. Well, that was weird. Would he have helped someone out?
That fucking remix.
I mean, isn't Lana clearly his accomplice?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
But he obviously used this to blackmail her.
Well, let's point out the accomplice.
All right. True, you might not help out anyone for their sake, but if it would benefit you, you might decide to assist someone.
Mr. Wright? It appears you're positively determined to portray the chief as a nice man who likes to lend people a hand.
That's not what I mean, John.
He's as friendly as they get, Your Honor.
No?
You know, Mr. Gant is making himself to be a real douche, but I'm glad that someone's in his corner. Good for you,
Also,
Mr.
wait, is
Wright.
this the same? Is this the same? Ha! Wait, I got it.
Mm.
He's lying that he's in it for himself. He gives people $50 all the time.
That's right.
He's clearly lying. He's clearly
just
lying
committed
about
perjury.
only being in it for himself.
Yeah, he just committed perjury. Fucking
Perjury.
hostile
sentence,
witness.
Done.
Got him. Boom, he's going to
Perjury
jail.
case closed.
You're
I
going to
would
jail for a
again.
long time.
3-0 Edgeworth.
Mic drop.
Mic drop. I won again.
Also, Budgie Man just subscribed. Thank you very much, Budgie Man.
Very well. I'll ask, because no one else seems to want to. Who is this person you believe Chief Gant may have helped forge evidence?
Obviously, it's Meekins, because if he did it, Meekins would kill him.
Yeah. You'd better forge that evidence and make it look like the shitty artist did it, sir.
We're going with Lana's guy, right?
If not, I will turn you inside out using my blood magic.
We'll drain your entire body dry and sacrifice your blood to the blood dimension, sir.
And soon you will be swimming, but swimming in your own blood, sir.
That was really good.
That's good.
God damn it.
Oh, yeah. Like that.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye? The defendant?
I believe it's quite obvious in light of the circumstances. Emma Skye.
Only an
felt-
idiot wouldn't understand this.
Oh, man.
Emma Skye fell victim to an unfortunate series of events
Or
A series of unfortunate events.
by Lemony Snicket.
Dang it, it was Count Olaf the whole time.
Who would
Damon
want...
Gant is actually Count Olaf in disguise. Ah,
God.
shit.
Played by Jim Carrey. Who would want to help her more than her own sister, Lana? And as for Chief Gant, he would also have a reason to help Lana if she asked him to. That reason, of course, is self-profit.
Self-profit? What do you mean?
After the SL9 incident was resolved, Lana Skye was appointed chief prosecutor at the prosecutor's office. The person who arranged this job change was you, Chief Gant.
But how would he profit from all of this?
You don't really think someone could... Yeah, someone
what the fuck?
being able to use the chief prosecutor as their puppet is not a huge advantage?
Nah, come on.
He
No,
would be
seriously,
able
Jen,
to
you
use...
really need to retire. I am begging you.
He would be able to use the chief prosecutor as his puppet. Essentially, he would acquire unchecked authority over all investigations.
Do you mean to tell me that despite the chief's formidable appearance,
He's actually a
plays
baby
with
back bitch.
No, no. Judge.
He plays with puppets like a widow girly man?
Judge, shut up.
God.
Please retire. I'm begging you.
You saying he plays with widow baby toys?
Even the court.
Boo. Oh, wait. You must mean puppet as in someone forced to do his bidding. Never mind.
Admit it, Chief. You assisted Lana Skye in forging evidence. Your motive? To appoint her as chief prosecutor so you could control her.
Righto, my boy. You have quite an imagination. Let me ask you something.
What?
Do you have any proof of this? That I controlled Lana?
I mean, I've got this affidavit by Lana signed saying that you controlled her.
Hey, Lana, are you being blackmailed by Chief Gant? Yes, I am. Okay, well, there's that.
For example, is Lana testifying that I've done such a thing?
I can.
Lana. She's keeping quiet to protect Emma. There's no way she'd testify against Gant.
From what? We already proved Emma's a murderer.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
there's no point anymore.
Yeah.
Lana, you have no reason to put up the fucking facade anymore. Backstab Gant.
Reach out to the truth, Lana. Unlock your true self. You have to accept the real you and unlock your persona.
You have to accept that your sister's a cold-blooded serial murderer.
You have to accept her for who she is, Emma Dark.
I'm afraid without any proof, this all amounts to nothing more than mere conjecture. Unless...
That is also what happened in this incident.
This incident? Which one would that be?
DL6, Your Honor.
Of course, I'm talking about the reason why we're here. The murder of Detective Bruce Goodman.
Who the fuck is Bruce Goodman?
I know. Don't worry about it. We'll come back. It won't be relevant once all this is sorted out anyway. He'll be forgotten and discarded very quickly. The chief prosecutor has been acting strange throughout this entire trial. Almost as if someone has been controlling her.
Have we seen this picture before?
yeah.
It was on the
during
first
Hearing
day? Okay.
Angels.
I was like, that's a good picture, and I feel like I haven't seen it very much.
Worthy, you'd better watch your tongue. I wouldn't want you to get hurt. Just what do you mean?
If he talks really fast, you could bite his tongue.
Once you bite it once, you're just gonna keep biting it again and again.
Yeah, you're gonna be aware of it.
It's such a
It's just awful.
It
Sucks
sucks.
eating food for like 2 days.
What he means, Your Honor, is that Chief Gant is involved in the murder of Detective Goodman. Not only that, but the Chief is now making Lana take the rap to cover up his involvement.
What? Order! 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 I said!
And then the
This is
world
the fourth
explodes.
one, yeah.
The fourth order.
Execute Order 66. Mr. Wright, you can't be serious.
Huh?
This is an affront to the highest ranking officer in our law enforcement agency.
I mean, it's almost like it's a conspiracy, Judge.
To accuse the chief of police of blackmail and murder? That's impossible.
Judge, have you been paying
Judge,
attention?
Everyone in this room's been accused of murder, okay? Why are you even surprised anymore?
For real. Your Honor, oh fuck. What Edgeworth said in easier. I was just reiterating what Edgeworth said in easier to understand language. Edgeworth's like, no, I didn't say that.
No, this one's on you,
Don't
bro.
put words in my mouth.
It's too late, Mr. Wright. There's no turning back for us now.
It looks like he's the one who decided to go through with this.
Can you prove this, Mr. Wright? That the chief, a high-ranking officer of the law, is involved in this murder?
Good question.
Regardless of his rank or title, Chief Gant is just a man. He look like a man. And what is a man?
But a miserable little pile of
secrets.
God damn it.
The question is he a criminal? I believe the evidence will tell.
I see. All right, then. Show us this evidence that ties Chief Gant to the murder of Detective Goodman.
Whew.
Just remember, it better be good.
I mean...
The ID card list.
Oh, good point.
Yep.
ID card record? This is it? Yeah, okay.
This is the ID card list.
Yes, the one that shows who entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. There was one ID on the list we couldn't determine the owner of yesterday. 777-7777.
Sorry, but there's no way you can prove that's my card number.
I mean, surely we can fucking subpoena you to fucking show it right now. Come on.
Sorry, but there's no way that you can prove that my number that's on the
It's
piece
your
of
number.
paper right there is my number.
No,
What?
no, it's your number.
Hey, Chief Gant, can I see your ID card? Oh yeah, sure. Damn it.
What?
Also, Zach, I'm doing that paranoid thing that I get when I play video games. Give us a save state.
Oh, good point, good point.
Yeah. Good call,
Thank
good
you,
call.
thank you.
How do you know that?
The safe in Chief Gant's office requires a code to open.
This is so circumstantial.
Yeah,
This is
him being like, hey, I illegally found out Chief Gant's number by using it to open his safe. A 7-digit code.
7 digits? You don't mean...
I'm afraid so, Your Honor. The code was 777-7777. The same as the remaining ID card number on that list. Chief Gant, you entered...
Ooh, shit. Let's go.
Y'all hear these fireworks? They are so loud.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They're
can't,
hyped for-
actually.
they're hyped for the Gant
Oh, hold on, I
sprite.
heard that one.
Yeah, they're still ripped, like right as this scene hit. What the fuck?
They
Chief-
got hyped for the music playing.
Really? Chief Gant, you entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. I know, buddy, I know.
No, the first weakness is in Chief Gant's armor.
Order! Order! Chief Gant, what do you have to say?
Nothing. The defense's search of my office was in violation of regulations. And I will demand Mr. Wright be punished to the maximum extent of the law. But right now, this court demands an explanation from you about the use of this ID card.
Chief Gant!
Stay salty, Chief Gant.
So you admit it? You entered the evidence room? On the day of the crime?
What about it? I'm chief of police, whether it's the evidence room or the bathroom. What's the difference? I wipe my ass with evidence. Sometimes I forget which room's which and I take a dump in the evidence room.
I have a really hard time finding my way around the police department. It's a real problem, and no one refuses to help me.
Sometimes I take a shit and hide it in somebody else's evidence locker. Gumshoes in the background just like, hey, that's why there was shit in my locker.
They told me Missile did it. It was Gant the whole time. All the police officers are like, oh my God, all the shit in the evidence room was him.
That's why that fucking room smelled so bad.
In this episode, we've established that Chief Gant eats so many Doritos, he stains his coat orange. Also, he shits in the evidence room.
This bit is so stupid.
So Chief Gant has gone from like Stone Cold Silver Fox to creepy Dorito shit troll.
Creepy Dorito shit troll is such a powerful sentence.
That's a good. Oh, that's such a good name.
Oh my God.
Oh, shit. That's what they call me down at the station.
Creepy Dorito shit troll. Christ.
Fucking hell. Also, this is perfect. He says, what's the difference? I could go anywhere I want.
Unbelievable.
It's canon. Chief Gant goes anywhere he wants.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
The world is my toy. Wait, the world is your litter box. Edgeworth and Phoenix are just horrified. Tell me, when you entered the room, were you alone?
Of course, I can only shit in private.
I'm poo shy.
Fuck!
What?
Jokes write themselves.
I'm sorry.
Everybody.
I'm sorry. This is amazing. What the fuck? Magnus is freaking out because I'm freaking out and he's in my lap right now. But what the fuck? The game just confirmed it. Gant shits into the evidence room.
Oh, wow.
My headache.
Oh, wow. I always go to the bathroom alone, as I do at the evidence room.
I'm sorry. Detective Goodman wouldn't have happened to be with you that day, would he?
There was a suspicious brown stain on his white suit. Of course not. Why would he be? I hadn't seen him in days.
You hadn't seen him in days? Chief Gant, I'm afraid you've just undone yourself. On that day, you had to have met with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean? This trial's purpose is to determine Lana Sky's guilt.
Judge,
We're not doing that anymore, Judge. You're like 3 days behind.
literally every case we determine someone else's guilt. This is not normal, like not a regular.
No, it isn't, Your Honor. This trial's purpose is to determine the truth. And the truth is that Gant goes wherever he wants. If Chief Gant met the victim on the day of the crime, then we need to determine one thing. What transpired during that meeting? A whole bunch of shit, if you get what I'm saying.
Tomoko Joestar in the chat says, Goodman saw him shitting in the evidence room. That's why Gant killed him.
You murdered him.
Also,
No one can know that I go number 2.
Lolly Killer says, Meekins accidentally opens the shit dimension. No. Oh no.
Not the shit dimension.
Good lord. Also, Catboy Mothman donated $5. The shitting in the evidence room tangent gave me the best asthma attack I've ever had. I'm sorry.
Goddamn. Yeah, we're sorry, but also you're welcome. Jesus Christ.
Corner Wizard says this is what happens when you eat at Chili's every Wednesday evening. God damn.
Oh god. It's those half-price app shits. In that case, Mr. Wright, I'm going to have to ask you for evidence.
You don't want to smell
Bet you
this
didn't
evidence.
see that one coming. Show us proof that the victim went to meet Chief Gant on the day of the crime.
I mean, that's kind of tenuous. Wait, check. Oh, no. No, I don't think that gets us anything.
Is it the broken vase piece? Because it was in Goodman's locker.
It says retrieve from evidence room. It could be.
Is there something else that's even more like?
I don't think the lost item report's gonna be it. No.
Oh, hold on.
Random
Go back to that.
Item report?
Yeah. To be
Submitted to the chief. What's this? Chief of Detectives.
Received from the chief.
Fuck
no.
it. Well,
Went to meet the chief. Shows proof that the victim went to meet Chief Gant on the day of the crime. Oh, yeah, because he probably went to meet him to file his missing item report or something.
yeah, we'll try it.
Yeah, we'll try it.
I don't think so. Oh, maybe.
Hey!
Detective Goodman lost his ID card on the day of the crime.
Or to be more accurate, Jake Marshall stole it.
So,
Rest in peace.
So, Detective Goodman filled out the lost item report. He would have to give that report to the chief of police.
Yet you are in possession of the report. Which means you can't be sure if he filed it.
He filed it. How do I know, you ask? Because he needed to enter the evidence room that day.
He needed to?
Yes, to transfer the evidence out.
Oh.
Detective Goodman took the form to you, Chief Gant. Then, you accompanied the detective to the evidence room.
I accompanied him?
There's no other way the murderer and Detective Goodman could have entered the room.
Hold on. Let me guess what you're gonna say next.
Oh, wait, what is it? Sugini no mae wa. Fucking Joseph Joestar.
No.
I, the chief of police, murdered poor Goodman?
Confession.
He said
Done.
it. He said it.
Confession.
He said
got
it's
him.
on record. Can we play the soundbite back?
I, Detective Gant, murdered Detective Goodman?
Got him. No takesies backsies.
Ah, dang it.
Also, for the people watching at home, this is my lap right now. Are you kidding
wait.
me? This baby boy. This sweet baby child man.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
But wait. The chief didn't necessarily need to accompany him to the evidence room. He could have just lent him his ID card.
Yes. Now that you mention it, I believe I might have done something of the sort. Along with a hot $50 as well.
Sorry, but that's not possible. According to the record, your card was only used once. But you showed us your ID card earlier. If you had really lent it to Detective Goodman, it would have been found on his body.
Whoa!
Yeah, his
Did he just
breakdown
get struck by
sprite.
lightning?
His hair was like a little lightning bolt.
No, he got struck by lightning, man.
Yeah.
Someone's gotta check like the temperature and meteorology in here.
It's not a real ceiling. It's not a real ceiling. It's just bewitched to make it look like the night sky. I read about it in Hogwarts history.
The murder was most likely committed on the spur of the moment. No one in their right mind would choose the police department as a place to commit murder.
Or as they call it down at the station, the second bathroom.
After the murder, you contacted Lana at the prosecutor's office. Why else? To dispose of Detective Goodman's body.
However, the victim's body was discovered in the prosecutor's office parking lot. How did he manage to move it there?
I was at the police department the entire day, you know.
And everyone's aware that Lana stayed at the prosecutor's office after the ceremony.
Everyone except me, it seems. Still, you're the chief of police. You have an entire police force at your disposal.
Oh, so you think I just ordered an officer to do it? Hey, you! Take this here dead body over to the prosecutor's office. I don't think so.
Chief Gant, you left all the evidence we need to prove how you moved the body to the prosecutor's office. And all this time, I thought it was just a useless clue taking up space.
How could the chief have moved the body? Mr. Wright, show us this evidence.
To move the victim's body, Chief Gant used this.
I know what this one is.
Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
I'll see if Pridge can get it, but I remember what this one is.
Wait, was it something with the screwdriver? Because he was
Huh.
given to Edgeworth, brought back to his office by Gant's request. I bet he put it in Edgeworth's car then.
Mm-hmm. He
But
basically.
I thought we're trying to figure out how he got it to Edgeworth's car.
I feel like they're trying to skip the logic on that one.
Yeah, they're skipping, and they're just like, how did he get it to the prosecutor's office parking lot?
I mean, look, they asked for a useless piece of evidence. This is the only one that's had no relevance to this case whatsoever so far.
Yeah.
So if that's the hint they're going for, then yes, do it.
This is how he moved Detective Goodman's body.
What's that? A screwdriver?
Yeah, vodka orange juice.
Hey, there you go.
But what does that have to do with this case?
Mr. Edgeworth, think back to the day of the crime. What is this screwdriver doing here?
It's here because. Ah! I was asked to go. By Chief Gant, no less. He told me he wanted me to keep it at the prosecutor's office. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought these back to the prosecutor's office. After the ceremony ended that day, I didn't plan to return to the prosecutor's office.
But you did, because Chief Gant asked you to.
You mean I...
Drove around with a dead body in your trunk, yes. The body was found in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. I think it's obvious what happened. The body was moved by that car.
Uh-huh.
Detective Goodman's body was carried in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car? So
Yes.
it's confirmed. Edgeworth did it. Guilty.
Goddamn.
Edgeworth's knife, Edgeworth's car, again. Come on, Edgy. Stop killing people.
Unless, of course, you have another explanation, Chief. Why else would you have asked Mr. Edgeworth to carry evidence from a closed case? There's only one plausible explanation. To transport the body to your accomplice, Miss Lana Skye.
Order! 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 What's going on here? Is there no room for rebuttal to the defense's outrageous accusations?
Think back to the photograph Miss Starr took at the prosecutor's office. If you will. Look at this photograph!
Think back to this photograph.
We didn't even have to coerce you into doing it that time.
No. It's the final case. We got everything's coming out this time. This was a not a photo?
This was not a photo.
This was not a photo.
This was a photo not of the body being stuffed in the trunk to be taken away. It was exactly the opposite.
It is a photo of the body being taken from the trunk.
Chief Gant, please say something.
I believe. Anything called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart.
Or, I believe.
I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
Your time's up.
My time's up? Really? But I had so much to live for!
Sorry, Rido, but I'm having lunch with the District Attorney General after this.
We have to get going if we're gonna make it in time for the Chili's Happy Hour special.
He is 65, so he can get that early bird special.
That's true. But the cross-examination isn't finished yet.
Remember what I told you earlier? A police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal.
Weapons?
Like the right to refuse to testify. I'm invoking that right now.
Oh, you scared?
That
You
is not a right
scared,
to
you
be...
little baby back bitch.
That is not a right to be casually invoked. There are certain risks to be considered.
So you're going to just run away after all this?
Run away? Don't make me laugh, Worthy. I'm a hungry man. I stabbed old Goodman. That's what you're saying, right?
Admitted it again. Second time. Two confessions. Double guilty.
Double guilty. You get 2 life sentences. Actually, that like happens. Like
Yeah.
people get multiple life
so
sentences, right?
You can get consecutive life sentences.
Does that just
It's-
mean that if you're like you get parole and
If you were,
have
it
a-
basically means if you were to somehow get exonerated of one of the ones, the other life sentence is still there.
okay,
It means
The vast
you're in
majority of
jail
the
for
time,
life.
it's the vast majority of the time it's pointless, and it's just there to emphasize that like we're not going to kill you, but we're literally giving you as harsh of a punishment as we can. But I mean, I guess there's a rare occasion where one sentence you get thrown out, but if you have more life sentences, then it doesn't matter.
okay.
Salamatola says if you die and get reincarnated, you're still in jail.
Yes, that is true as well.
Shit, that's really good.
Yeah.
But if you had any conclusive evidence, you would have presented it by now.
Well,
You think I had Lana dispose of the body? If so, then show me a proof and get it over with. I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. Damon Gant is the current chief of police. This court will not tolerate any accusations against him without concrete proof. Well, Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
do you have any concrete proof? Proof that Chief Gant murdered Detective Goodman and made Miss Sky dispose of his body.
And we don't have a proof yet.
Probably not.
I mean, I can't think of anything that would.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So, what was the deal with the muffler thing again? She hid the switchblade knife in a
there's this
muffler,
the word muffler
in the car. Does that prove anything?
I don't think we have the proof yet.
Okay. I mean, it's very possible. The game does this sometimes, where if they tell you to present evidence and you don't have it, then you just go in a loop
It's
forever.
been a while. I have no proof. It's no use showing evidence I'm not even sure of myself. No, Your Honor, at present, I have no conclusive evidence.
See, Aji. In that case, this court is forced to penalize you for your allegations against the chief.
Oh, motherfucker. What?
I don't gamble unless the stakes are high.
The chat's saying save. I just saved, y'all. Calm down.
It seems that Lady Luck was on my side again today. Okay, Aji. I'll leave the rest to you. I warned you earlier, Mr. Wright. This is an affront to a senior officer on our nation's law enforcement agency.
What? Wah.
Lady Luck, Maybe we should have a word with her.
Mr. Edgeworth? What do you mean?
There's one lady who knows the real truth behind this trial. We haven't yet heard the honor of hearing her testimony.
A lady who knows the truth. Another witness.
In the absence of conclusive evidence, the only other method of proof is testimony.
But Chief Gant has invoked his right to refuse to testify.
There's still someone else. One more witness who can answer all the questions raised in this trial. Someone right in this very room.
Mr. Edgeworth, who is this person?
Why are you asking me, Your Honor? Have you forgotten? The defense is the one calling witnesses today.
Mr. Wright, does such a witness exist?
She may or may not be willing to tell the truth. But we can't just stop now. Yes, Your Honor. The defense calls forth... I mean, there's only three people. I would assume it's Lana, considering what they're talking about.
Yeah, no one else is going to know the truth, the answers.
Mm-hmm.
The defendant?
It's up to Lana to stop defending someone who's going to throw her and her entire family under the bus.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Lana Sky?
She was in the underground.
She was in the underground.
She was in the underground parking lot at 5:15 p.m. on February 21st.
Need for speed.
Her task? To dispose of the victim's body. In accordance with a certain someone's orders.
Mr. Edgeworth?
The prosecution has no objections, Your Honor.
Very well. The court will now take its final recess for the day. In 15 minutes, we will reconvene to hear the defendant's testimony. This court is now in Hold on. Huh? Oh. Chief Gant, I thought you were going to eat. Listen good, Lana.
He's talking to Lana.
I don't think you need me to tell you this, but if you accept Mr. Wright's claim, there will be terrible consequences.
What, like revealing that she forged evidence? We know that. Like revealing that Emma actually killed someone? We know that.
That's right. Your sister will be found guilty for Neil Marshall's murder.
No, she won't.
Once again, dude, almost certainly not.
Yeah.
It's also not really up to him.
This isn't good.
Of course, you'd never support such outrageous claims anyway, right? Just something to think about. All right, then. I've got a lunch date to meet. Okay.
Damn it, I called it.
If there are any other objections, if there aren't any further objections, this court is now in recess.
Dun, 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 dun.
Multiple people in the chat were like, "Pridge, is that allowed?" No, I'm not. I'm not a attorney, and I can tell you no.
What were we referring to?
Gant just
Oh, that-
openly threatening Lana
Oh
there.
yeah, no.
Looks like we managed to stay in the game.
Yeah.
And speaking of the game, you just lost it.
No. Yeah. Thanks to your help, Edgeworth.
That chief, he's something else, eh, pals?
Detective Gumshoe.
I'm not a detective anymore.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
Don't worry. I've already decided where to work now. At your office!
Oh, God, no. My office?
Sure! I'll take the place of that top-knotted girl you used to work with.
Not that top-knotted girl. Could he mean Maya? No, the other top-knotted girl, Phoenix. What the fuck do you think?
Still,
The gumshoe line also are spirit mediums. Do you want to see Mia possess my body?
are there any pals in the void right now? Come forth, pal. Still, looks like we're all out of moves now. Chief Gant's done it again. How is it he always gets the upper hand?
It's not fair he has the right to refuse to testify.
Settle down, right? Remember what the judge said?
But Chief, that is not a right to be casually invoked. There are certain risks to be considered. All right, back to your regularly scheduled program.
Risks? What did he mean by that?
It's simple. If the chief refuses to testify,
It means
The,
he's a little loser who's
It
too
means that-
scared, and it will make everyone laugh at him.
the bailiff gets to smack his pee-pee. The opposite also holds true.
I think this is Lana.
I think it might be Emma.
Could be.
You mean he forfeits his right to say anything too?
Yeah, you're right.
Fucking called it. I get
Emma,
points.
are you okay? I mean, after you found out that you murdered that guy?
Yeah. When I came to, I was in the medical office.
So I killed everyone there. Now that I'm a murderer, I decided to just go with it. You're next, Phoenix.
I took after my mentor, Joe Dark.
All of my murders are scientific. I've been listening to the trial from the gallery.
Everyone in this courthouse will become my next victims.
Isn't that great, Mr. Wright?
Remember when I told you I'd leave you for last?
Yeah.
I lied.
Soon, everyone will drink luminol fluid.
You can give me
You want this one again, Zach?
Well, this one was said while other people were talking, so get at
Okay,
me.
all right.
I've been listening to the trial from the gallery.
So she heard everything that's been going on. Emma, I'm sorry for what I said before.
No, don't be. It was the truth. You know, it's funny. Seeing a dead guy, it's hilarious. It makes me want to kill more, just to laugh.
God damn.
I don't feel anything unless I'm killing.
Jesus.
I almost feel somehow relieved.
Relieved.
Yeah. Now I finally know what really happened. To think all this time, my sister was being blackmailed by that terrible man. And she did it all just to protect me.
Ever since her appointment as chief prosecutor, everyone who knew her said she changed. Perhaps it was easier that way for her.
What do you mean?
What do you think I mean? To follow Chief Gant's orders, you fucking imbecile. She must have shut herself up deep inside.
to force herself to do everything, anything and everything the chief told her to do.
That must be why she became so cold. No shit.
It was all my fault. It's all because I murdered Mr. Marshall.
Again, don't throw the M word on that.
Hey, don't go blaming yourself now. If you want to blame anyone, blame society, pal.
Gumshoe just said we live in a society.
Chief Gant may be able to fool everyone else with his forgery. But he can't fool my memory. I remember now. I knocked Mr. Marshall into that armor.
I see.
Well, we better get back. It's time for the final act.
Emma, why don't you wait?
No, I'm going with you. I want to be there when Lana tells the truth.
Let's go, right? It's time to end this.
Aw, she.
Damn.
Can we take a quick recess?
Yeah, we can take a little recess. I gotta fill my Wawa.
Same. And this
All right, everybody.
This sweet sweepy pup is still just chilling down here in my lap, sleeping on my arm like a baby. Okay, we'll be right back, everybody. Pridge, do you want to stay?